Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome to this Imbolc Reiki activation, woven with sacred Hearth-Fire, gentle cleansing, and Moonlit restoration. If you found your way here right now, it's not by accident. Imbolc is a threshold, a turning point, the first subtle hint of spring and the return of warmth after a long, cold winter. This certainly speaks to more than simply the turning of the wheel, however. During this time of great chaos and strife, it's important to remember that things are shifting and that the darkness and cold cannot linger forever. So wherever you are, allow yourself to arrive. Go ahead and get comfortable, either seated or lying down, and let your shoulders soften. Unclench your jaw. Relax your belly. And if you're open to receive Reiki through this transmission, simply say yes in your mind now. Beautiful. Imbolc is an ancient Celtic festival for those of you who may not know. Traditionally, it's been celebrated around the beginning of February and often seen as the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. It's a time associated with purification, renewal, and of course that return of the light. Historically, it's also connected to Brigid, goddess of the hearth, of the flame, of poetry, healing, smithcraft, and sacred inspiration. In later traditions, her energy has also been carried through as Saint Brigid, continuing the thread of protection and warmth and blessing. At Imbolc, people would light candles or tend fires, sweep their homes, clean their thresholds, and bless what was to come, because the home isn't just a building, it's a frequency, it's a field. And today, we're going to do that energetically. This is your Moonlit house cleaning, clearing what clings, releasing what's heavy, reclaiming what's yours, and sealing your space with light. And because this year Imbolc lands on the Leo full moon, we're also inviting in a radiant kind of courage, warmth in the heart, honesty in the voice, and a steadier relationship with being seen. In addition, because we're right on the edge of that 2-2 portal, we'll finish by blessing the threshold so that what's arriving can actually land. Take a slow breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now allow your breath to go ahead and become natural. And imagine your body like a home you live inside. A home that has held you through winters, through storms, through spirals, through deadlines, through other people's expectations, through your own tenderness. Today, we're not judging the mess. We're not shaming the dust. We're simply restoring the space to you. Reiki is now flowing, gentle, intelligent, and loving, moving exactly where it is needed most. Imagine you're standing at the front door of your energetic home. The entryway holds the residue of everything you've walked through. Conversations, worry, doom scrolling, obligation, performance, urgency, guilt. And right now in this space, we're calling your energy back. Speak softly in your mind after me, or simply listen. I call my energy back. From every person, every place, every thought loop, every future worry, every old story, every expectation that was never mine to carry. I call it back, clean, clear, restored. Now imagine you have a broom made of light, and you sweep the threshold, sweeping away energetic footprints, cord fragments, lingering emotional static, and the subtle pressure to be on for others. And as you sweep, take on these light code activations. I return to myself. Only what is mine remains. My field is sovereign. My nervous system is safe to soften. The doorway is clear. The doorway is blessed. Now move deeper into the home, to the windows. These windows represent perception, how you see yourself, how you interpret what's happening, how reality lands in your body. And with the Leo full moon, there is illumination here. Moonlight that doesn't punish, moonlight that clarifies. Imagine you opening the curtains and silver gold moonlight pours into the room. It highlights the smudges you didn't even realize were there. Comparison, self-doubt, distorted mirrors. Who do you think you are programming? The old reflex to shrink. Breathe in and let the moonlight touch those places without forcing anything. As you rest in the moonlight, here are these light codes. Moonlight clarifies. Truth is gentle. I see with devotion. I release distorted lenses. I am allowed to be visible. I'm allowed to be real. Now we enter the kitchen, the place of nourishment, receiving, and support. At the center of this room is the hearth, and this is where we welcome Brigid by name. Brigid, keeper of the sacred flame. Brigid, healer of the heart. Brigid, poet of truth. Brigid, blesser of homes and thresholds. Brigid, we invite you into this space with love and reverence to amplify what is already true in the soul. Imagine Brigid approaches the hearth, and with one simple motion, she brings the flame to life. It's not a wildfire here, it's a steady one, a safe one, a homecoming fire. And as it burns, it begins to transmute scarcity residue, the old belief that you must earn support, the old belief that receiving is dangerous, the old belief that it is only safe if you do everything yourself. Let the hearth burn those scripts down to ash as you take on these light codes. I am supported in the physical. I receive without proving. I receive without begging. I receive without bracing. The hearth of my life is tended. Divine support meets me. I am allowed to be held. Now move to the studio, your creative room. This is where ideas live. This is where desire speaks and where your soul tries to play. This is also where pressure tends to creep in. Performance, perfectionism, urgency, the need to make it count. We're cleaning the creative room now. So imagine you open a window here too, and fresh air moves through. We clear creative guilt, stalled energy, the fear of being seen, the fear of being misunderstood, the fear of being too much. Breathe in and feel the Reiki settle into your sacral space, your creative center. Brigid, as goddess of poetry and sacred inspiration, bless this room. Let creativity be clean again. As Brigid blesses this room, hear these light code activations and feel them land. My spark is enough. My desire is holy. My creativity is clean. I create from overflow, not survival. I am safe to be inspired. I am safe to be witnessed. Now we enter the bedroom, the room of rest, repair, and nervous system safety. If your body has been on alert, if your mind has been scanning, or if you've been holding your breath in tiny ways, this is where it gets to let it all go. Imagine you change the sheets in this room energetically. Fresh linens of light, a softer air. Let Reiki move down into your hips, your belly, your legs, your feet. And if it feels right, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your lower belly. And breathe like your body is being rocked by something ancient and kind. And let these light codes land. I am safe to rest. I am safe to exhale. I am safe to receive. My body remembers peace. My system recalibrates with love. I do not have to brace to be alive. Now we move to the mirror. This is the place of self-perception, the place where you decide who you're allowed to be. And with the Leo full moon near, this mirror isn't about vanity. It's about radiance. It's about truth. It's about reclaiming the part of you that got edited for other people's comfort. Imagine you stand before the mirror, and instead of criticizing and critiquing, instead of scanning for flaws, you simply witness. You look into your own eyes and let the soul speak first. Brigid stands beside you, not judging, only blessing. A flame at your shoulder, a steady warmth as these light codes land. I bless who I am. I bless my presence. I bless my voice. I do not shrink to be digestible. I do not abandon myself to be accepted. I am allowed to shine. I am allowed to be true. Now we return to the front door, the threshold. This is where we prepare for the 2-2 portal energy. Alignment, choice, coherence. Imagine you place 2 candles at the doorway. One candle represents release. One candle represents receive. Let the release candle burn down to the last lingering threads. The old loop, the old identity, the old I can't reflex, the old fear of being seen. Now let the receive candle awaken what's arriving. Support, clarity, aligned opportunities, creative momentum, nervous system steadiness, and the next right door. Now breathe in and fill your body as the house. Breathe out and fill the house as safe. Good. Now let these light codes land. I release the old loop. I receive the new spiral. I walk through the right door at the right time. I am guided. I am protected. I am aligned. My home is my frequency, and my frequency is now blessed. gently bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel the weight of your head, the softness of your shoulders, the rise and fall of your breath. Imagine roots extending from your hips, your legs, your feet, down into the earth. And with each exhale, let your energy settle deeper into your body. Not floating above, not reaching outward, but landing here. Brigid, we thank you, keeper of the hearth, blesser of the thresholds, guardian of sacred inspiration. Thank you for your presence, your flame, your tenderness, and your strength. And thank you, Radiant One, to your own soul for choosing renewal. Allow these light codes to land one last time. I am clean. I am clear. I am warm with my own light. I am safe to receive what is meant for me. And I trust the timing of my becoming. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe roll your shoulders. If you have water nearby, take a sip. Allow your body to come into this moment. Beautiful. And if you'd like to deepen this work, especially the receiving piece, I have a next step experience called Return to Flow. It's a 21-day wealth activation with Aurea, and it's a gentle extension of this frequency. It's nervous system support, receiving codes, and the kind of steady, soul-aligned opening that helps what you've activated here actually integrate into real life. So if your system is whispering yes to more, you can find Return to Flow at manifestdifferently.com/flow or in the link in the description below. And for now, may your home be blessed, may your hearth stay lit, and may your radiance feel safe to exist.